The Ottoman Empire. The expansion of the empire. The Ottomans got bigger, which caused them to move west and control Bosporus and Dardanelles. The Byzantine Empire. The Byzantine Empire leader was Mehmed II. The conquest of Sultan Selim, and they took control of Mesopotamia, Egypt, and Arabia. The attack began on April 6, 1453. The Ottomans bombarded the city with massive cannons hurling stone. Sultan Selim I had taken control of the Ottoman Empire from 1514 to 1517. This meant they had all control over Mesopotamia, Egypt, and Arabia for 3 years. The government had to put a tax on the people. The people that collected the tax were called pashals. Over the Hungarians in 1526 had started a windfest for the Ottoman, and they were able to conquer Hungary and most of Austria. They had still continue west until they met a Spanish group of soldiers that had defeated them. That caused a losing streak, which made them not a threat to Central Europe. The Ottoman Empire's nickname was Gunpowder Empire. This nickname was because they were very good at technology of firearms. The Ottoman was led by the Sultan. Sultan was a supreme political and military servant.
Was still growing in size, and sultans were getting very famous and lived in places called harems. So sultans had to meet 4 days a week at the imperial counseling. The person who was in charge of the counseling and carried main burdens overhearing proceeds were called grand viziers. This empire was divided into provinces and districts.
The Ottoman were considered to be Sunni Muslims. The Ottoman sultans changed their name to caliph in the 16th century. The things that people had to do were called ulama. Ulama is a bunch of religious duties for a group of religious advisors. After a few of them were non-Muslim, but they witnessed a flourishing production of poultry, rugs, silk, and other textiles, jewelry, and arms and armor. The Ottoman Turks modeled their mosque on the open floor plan of the Constantine Byzantine Church of Hagia Sophia. Peasants farmed land that the state leased them. Artisans were organized according to the craft guides. Merchants were the most privileged class in Ottoman society. Pastoral people were placed in a separate group with their own regulations and laws. During all of this change, the Westerns and Ottomans exchanged customs and ideas. The Ottomans had changed that type of clothing that they wear and the way their homes look. Some of the sultans had banned the use of coffee and tobacco. What happened to the government after the leader, Suleiman, died? The major problems was that the sultans became less involved with the government. People got too much power, and the officials weren't getting proper training. People got their group open, and they weren't corporate.
Created using Powtoon.